Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to have you guys on board. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't, like, share and comment. If you are a new subscriber, karibu. We hope to make you feel part of the family. So February is the month of love, and in this month of love we are sharing a series of I'm sharing a series of episodes concerning love and relationships. Yes. So in today's video, we are going to be sharing on habits of healthy relationships. And in this generation of where we are living at this particular time, we have normalized not being in. We have normalized. We have normalized a very bad narrative of being alone, or which is really really not bad. And I, no offense when I'm saying this, we have normalized an issue. I know we are strong black independent women and men, strong black independent men and women, but there is nothing as fulfilling, there is nothing that makes you happy, there is nothing that is more like satisfying than coming home in the evening knowing you have someone who loves you, knowing you have someone you can call and just be stupid with, knowing there's someone you can call and just tell every single thing. And I know we can tell our friends these things, but there's something about having a partner, there's something about being in a relationship. You come home and you're happy, you come home and you're satisfied. In case you just hear any noise from outside, I'm doing this video on a Saturday and there's a lot of noise from outside, so kindly understand. And I am happy to share this episode, and I hope you learn one or two things. There's nothing as fulfilling, there's nothing as that makes someone so happy than knowing there's someone who believe back. And on the first one is great relationships take work. You have to keep working. There's a lot of effort you have to put for that relationship to work. See it now because you are fair that you just leave everything and you assume it is going to work on itself. No, you have to put effort. And the which leads me to the next point, which is communication. Communication is key. I have talked about communication every other time. I talk about communication every other time. Communication is key. Don't assume. Don't assume. Ask. Compliment someone. Sometimes I didn't actually know, like just saying, maybe I like how you do 1 2 3 makes him happy. I like the way you maybe do something. Just compliment someone. If it is for men, just you love the way she dresses, just compliment her. Compliments go a long way to showing that the small things that they do or the small acts that you see are being seen. So just compliment someone. Just don't see a good thing and keep it the same way. Don't see a bad thing and just put it. It will build up. So if it is you guys are having an argument, which will lead me to the next point, I'm going to talk about it. But if you guys are having an argument, ama kitu haijakufurahisha, just speak it out. Speak it out. If you see something happy, or she does something that makes you happy, or he does something that makes you happy, let him know. Sometimes you're just unashtuka by how someone tells you, I like the way you do something, and you're like, oh, kumbe you notice. It actually makes you feel good. So the other one is don't let a conflict go for past 24 hours. Don't sleep angry. I mean, it is a policy I have now. It's a policy I've had in my past relationships. Don't let a conflict go past 24 hours. It just becomes, it just builds up. Communicate. Let the other person know that maybe what you didn't me make happy, and just resolve it. Because the more you're just keeping quiet, the more it is building up, and the more you're assuming more and more things. The other one is give. Even the Bible says, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. You have to give your time, you have to give your effort, you have to give the other person that space to be loved. Giving is, you can't love without giving. You have to sacrifice. Yes, giving is sacrifice. You have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice to even learn that person. This is a person you are not born with. It's someone you have met along your journey in life. You have to sacrifice and get yourself to learn. And that is why we need to, which leads me to the next point, which is heal. You see, most of the time we keep saying that mimi sifanyangi hivo, or I wasn't raised like that, or we don't do things like that, which is heal. You have to get to a point where I was among those people who are like, oh, I'm not the relationship type. And I know most of my friends, most of the people who are close to me or people who know me personally have had this statement from me. Oh, I'm not the relationship type. Oh, me and consistency, me and no me and communication, me and commitment. That is the word. Me and commit. Oh, I'm not a commitment person. But I got to, when I started going in for therapy, my therapist told me, you have to stop saying I'm not, and you have to sit down and work on yourself. You have to sit down and be willing to put effort to learn. Like now I am willing to put effort to commitment. I am willing to, I'm the kind of person I will an argument will not go past 24 hours. We will sit down and we will talk about it. I'm not the communication type. You have to heal by yourself. And that is why in my last video I said you cannot pour from an empty cup. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You have to love yourself first. You have to learn yourself first. You have to heal as a person. Heal. Healing is very important. And when I went for therapy, I was actually, most of my friends were asking me, Kwani, you have a problem? Ama Kwani, what is wrong? Nothing was wrong with me. I just walked in there because I wanted to be a better person. I went for therapy because I wanted to relearn. I went for therapy because I wanted to become a better person. So please, heal before you just get into a relationship. Heal. That way you will not, it is said that you, once, if you don't heal, you bleed on people who didn't hurt you. So you will get into a relationship hurt, then you will go and bleed on someone who didn't hurt you. Heal. It's very important. Relearn and learn, very important. So we stop this narrative of mimi sifanyangi hivo, ama mimi siko hivo. No, relearn. If maybe you, sometimes we lose good partners. You found someone who is so well, but because of I'm not the commitment type, you just lose that person because because of the heartache or the burden that's inside you. So heal. Very important. The other one is forgive. Self-explanatory. Sometimes you lose a good partner or a good a good partner because of a very minor issue, something you guys would have sat and talk about, something maybe you could have understood from his perspective or her perspective why she did so. You could have sat down and just had her out or had him out, and you just like, let us learn how to let go sometimes, to just sit down and listen, to just have that time to and this does not come as, there's a video I did which is coming next on red flags. I don't mean that sasa you have to, every single thing he does you overshadow, no. And kindly watch out for the video on red flags. That is not what I mean. I mean, just for, there are things that are so minor. There are things, I was watching the over 25 channel and they were saying that sometimes is the smallest thing, like your partner has left their socks on the floor and you don't like it. So that will not make you to just wake up and pick your things and go at it, oh, I can't live with you anymore. No, those are things that, they are very small things that we build up, and that is why I'm saying don't let it go past 24 hours. It will start consuming you. You will keep that thing, na it a pile up. Let it go. Let's learn how to forgive. The other one is set goals. Can we normalize asking, why are we in this relationship? Can we normalize asking that? Where is this going? Can we normalize just asking that, so that you don't end up wasting your time with someone who doesn't even see maybe a future with you? Ama, let's normalize asking why. And also in there's a podcast called TMI podcast that I've been listening to, and they were like, sometimes when a relationship ends, it's not a bad thing. Sometimes it's not a bad thing. Sometimes it saves you from the pain and utapata uko mbele. So kindly, let's set goals. Let's set goals, because that is the only way you're able to know, is this guy, are we in the same line of thought? You understand? Are we in the same, tunapelekana the same barabara? Do you just sit there? Don't just be there. Ask, why are we in this? You see? Yes. Let's set goals and let's normalize asking, why are we in this? Listen. Sometimes you just need someone to listen, to hear you out. Sometimes you just need someone to understand you. Exactly. Sometimes you just need someone to be there for you, not even give you solutions. Sometimes there are times when I come to the house and I have a lot in my head and I just need to call someone, and not for them to give me a solution, for them to hear me out. And once I talk to them, I'm like, oh, I'm okay, I'm well. I remember a story of a pastor, a very famous pastor who I listened to, Pastor JJ. Some of you may know him. He was saying that sometimes there are, in weekdays, there are days when he has therapy, and women will be coming carrying bags in his office, then enter, and they are like, oh, Pastor, a lot of things are happening. And she speaks her heart out, and she speaks without him even answering. These women talk, and once they're done, they pick their bags and go, and they're like, Pastor, umenisaidia. He didn't even talk. He just sat there and listened. Sometimes we just need someone to be there. Sometimes we just need someone to listen to you. Sometimes we just want to be heard. You just want someone to be there for you. So let's learn how to listen. Sometimes maybe your partner is working on in an office that is a toxic work environment, or a project that's stressing them out, or maybe school, and they just need someone to just empty their heart out to. But what we do is, most of the time, we are not so accommodating. You just, they are trying to, and it is good sometimes. Maybe you just maybe tell them something and maybe it will heal them. But sometimes you just need someone to listen to you. Sometimes you just need someone to be there for you. So can we normalize listening, paying attention? It's very point I mean is let loose sometimes, or let someone see you for who you are, who you truly are. Don't be afraid to just be your own self. Like myself, I talk a lot. I talk a lot. And when I meet someone, I'll not be like, try to be a bit silent for them, because that is not who I am. Try to let someone see you, or let your partner see you for who you really are. If you enjoy doing something, don't stop doing it because you're trying to be, which is something I've talked about in the next video on red flags. Let's normalize being ourselves, our authentic self. If that person has to love you, let them love you as your authentic self. So let loose. Don't be so. And that is why there is a podcaster also I listen to, who is called Jay Shetty. Most of you may know him. And he says that when he was dating his wife ever refused to go on a date with him, because she said that in that date we are so formal. You are kind of painting an image of who you are not. So she said, I will be staying in pajamas, I will be staying in the house, and you're going to see me for who I am. Let someone see you for who you are. Sometimes we just try to put on a mask of who we are not. Let loose and let your partner love you for who you are. The other one is pay attention to your partner's love language. Sometimes and I have done a video on love languages. I'll be linking it on the description box. Kindly go and watch it. Sometimes we show love how we want to be loved. But are you sure, or do you even know, let me ask this, do you even know your partner's love language? Do you even know your partner's love language? Because sometimes maybe you are trying to love them the way you want to be loved, not the way they want to be loved. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Love them, pay attention to their love language, not your love language. Their love language. That is the only way mtapatana at par. Pay attention to your partner's love language. Yes, so I'll be linking the video on love languages. I've done a video last Valentine's. I did a video on love languages. Can you go and check it out? Comment down below and let me know, what is your love language? Do you feel understood in your relationship? Is the relation, according to this video, is the relationship you are, do you feel comfortable? Yes. So I will see you in my next video. Until then, please remember to be kind. Check on your friends, check on your family. It's okay not to be okay. these episodes with you this February. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching, guys. Until next time, please subscribe if you haven't. It's okay not to be okay. We are family, we are healing together, and together we are growing. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.